Daily and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 2020 bookshelf tour. This is the first bookshelf tour I've done on this channel. Hopefully you all really enjoy it. And I'm going to be showing you the little knickknacks on my bookshelves as well as every book. I'm pulling out every book. I know there's some YouTubers who pull out like their favorite books or books that they think should be shown. But I'm pulling out every single book, naming the author as well as the title, putting it back, just going along. In total, I just counted, I have 199 books, which does not sound like a lot, but I'm so incredibly thankful for every book that I own. I'd say about a good portion of my books have not been read. I'd say about half my books have not been read. And that sounds like a lot. 100 books on my shelves have not yet been read. I do have little floating bookshelves on my walls. I did count each book on those. I just wanted to say thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you guys like it. And, I think that's it. I don't have them organized by genre. I told you I have them organized by rainbow colored spines. Obviously, it's different for everyone. We all have our own preferences. I usually organize my bookshelves by author, but I kind of like this look. I don't know why. I just love the transformation between each shelf. I'm also going to be putting at the top of the corner of the screen all, like, how many books on that shelf out of how many books are on that shelf that I've read. So if I had 12 books out of 20 on that shelf, I have read 12 books out of 20. So the top number is how many books I have read, and the bottom number is how many books I have total on that shelf. And without further ado, let's just get into this video, and I'm so excited. Thank you for watching once again, and let's get into this bookshelf tour. Let's get into this bookshelf tour. First book is Max's Story by W. Bruce Cameron. A Grim Warning by Chris Colfer. A Dog's Way Home by W. Bruce Cameron. Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan. A Night Divided by Jennifer A. Nielsen. Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Blood for Blood by Ryan Groden. My New Crush Gave to Me by Shawnee Petroff. Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. Six Goodbyes We Never Said by Candace Ganger. Replica by Lauren Oliver. Wolf by Ryan Groden. The Runaway Dolls by Anna Martin, Laura Godwin, and Brian Selznick. Paper Towns by John Green. Marley and Me by John Grogan. Shug by Jenny Han. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Dumplin' and Puddin', both by Julie Murphy. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. The Christmas Dog by Melody Carlson. So right over here I have a cute little chick and a duck that I got from Hobby Lobby. Going into the books, we have Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Bud Not Buddy by Christopher Paul Curtis. With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. The Meaning of Birds by J. Robin Brown. Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. When Dimple Met Rishi by Sendai Menon. Summer Days and Summer Nights by a various amount of authors, but edited by Stephanie Perkins. Sun and Spoon by Kevin Hanks. Queen Red Riding Hood's Guide to Royalty by Chris Colfer. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and this one's signed. Shelby's Story by W. Bruce Cameron. The Loose Ends List by Carrie Firestone. Insurgent by Veronica Roth. Terror at Bottle Creek by Watt Key. Ragweed by Avi. The Unexpected Everything and Since You've Been Gone, both by Morgan Matson. The Isle of the Lost by Melissa de la Cruz. The Doll People by Anna Martin, Laura Godwin, and Brian Selznick. The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer. And on this shelf here I have this SpongeBob Funko Pop and a SpongeBob little Easter Bunny. The first book on this shelf is The Dogs of Christmas by W. Bruce Cameron, as well as Toby's Story by W. Bruce Cameron. Next is Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. Paris for One by Jojo Moyes. Never Always Sometimes by Adi Alcid. Home of the Brave by Catherine Applegate. Never Always Yours by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sageman Broca. The Christmas Shoes by Donna Van Leer. The Awakening of Sunshine Girl by Paige Mackenzie. Heartstopper Volume 2 by Alice Oseman. Cheese Sweet Home Part 1 by Kanami Kanata. Words in Deep Blue by Kath Crowley. Raxo and the Rats of Nim by Jane Leslie Conley. Not If I See You First by Eric Lindstrom. Ragweed by Avi. We Are Okay by Nuna LaCour. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alir Sands. Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. Molly's Story by W. Bruce Cameron. Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. And finally for this shelf is How to Love by Katie Cotugno. On this shelf I have a little Mulan Funko Pop. Next is The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. Swing by Kwame Alexander with Mary Rand Hess. Love and War by Melissa De La Cruz. One by Sarah Crossan. China Rich Girlfriend by Kevin Kwan. The Land of Stories Beyond the Kingdoms by Chris Colfer. The Titan's Curse by Rick Riordan. Racing in the Rain, My Life as a Dog by Garth Stain. Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Crest by Marissa Meyer. Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. My True Love Gave to Me by 12 different authors, but all edited by Stephanie Perkins. The Last Boy and Girl in the World by Siobhan Vivian. The Haunting of Sunshine Girl and The Sacrifice of Sunshine Girl, both by Paige Mackenzie. See All the Stars by Kit Frick. P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. The Meanest Doll in the World by Anna Martin, Laura Godwin, and Brian Selznick. The Land of Stories, The Enchantress Returns by Chris Colfer. Drama by Raina Telgemeier. And finally for this shelf, The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodfolk. And on this shelf, I have a cute little flip-flop keychain from Niagara Falls. I use this little thing here for my bookmarks, and it's from Hobby Lobby. Back to the books, we have 7 Days of You by Cecilia Vaness. We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han. Things I'm Seeing Without You by Peter Bugnani. Alex and Eliza by Melissa De La Cruz. Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Oseman. The Complete Cheese Sweet Home Part 2 by Kanami Kanata. Trinkets by Kirsten Smith. Not the Girls You're Looking For by Amina May Safi. Fake It Till You Break It by Jen R. The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu. From Twinkle with Love by Sandaya Menon. Tell Me Everything by Sarah Ennie. How We Roll by Natasha Friend. Symptoms of a Heartbreak by Sona Cherapotra. To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han, and that is a signed copy. It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han. Little Girl Gone by Drusilla Campbell. Old Yeller by Fred Gibson. The Memory Book by Laura Avery. It by Stephen King. Great Illustrated Classics, The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Great Illustrated Classics, The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. And finally for this shelf I have the Great Illustrated Classics, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. So here on this shelf I have SpongeBob's Little Pineapple, I have my dog Coaster, and a cute little moof, I think is that what Moofy does? This little milk dude. Becoming by Michelle Obama. Is You Okay by Glozell Green. A Dog's Journey by W. Bruce Cameron. The Candy Makers by Wendy Mass. Me, Myself, and Him by Chris Tebbets. Risking It All by S.M. Cause. A World Without You by Beth Revis. 9 Days and 9 Nights by Katie Cotugno. On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. Stranger Than Fan Fiction by Chris Colfer. Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim by Robert C. O'Brien. Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. Ellie's Story by W. Bruce Cameron. Next is The Program, The Treatment, The Remedy, The Epidemic, The Adjustment, and The Complication, all by Suzanne Young. 26 Kisses by Anna Michaels. 99 Days by Katie Cotugno. The Land of Stories, Worlds Collide by Chris Colfer. On this next shelf here I have this little SpongeBob Funko Pop, as well as a bucket full of my bookmarks and other things. Again, on to the books, we have A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron, The Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book by Jeff Kinney, Bailey's Story by W. Bruce Cameron, Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, City of Orphans by Avi, The Nest by Kenneth Opel, Stay Sweet by Siobhan Vivian, People Like Us by Dan Amell, The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak, Save the Date by Morgan Matson, Reflection by Elizabeth Lim, This Time Will Be Different by Misa Segura, 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Next is Children of Blood and Bone and Children of Virtue and Vengeance, both by Tommy Adeyemi. Coraline the Graphic Novel by Neil Gaiman. Top 10 and Fireworks, both by Katie Cotugno. Divergent by Veronica Roth. The Land of Stories, An Author's Odyssey by Chris Colfer. The next shelf, on this shelf here, I have this cute little bird and my really old piggy bank. Starting off, we have Booked, The Crossover, and Rebound, all by Kwame Alexander. Fans of the Impossible Life by Kate Skelsa. Mr. 60% by Cleet Barrett Smith. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Out of the Blue by Sophie Cameron. Just Wreck It All by N. Griffin. Cinder, Scarlet, Winter, Stars Above, and Fairest, all by Marissa Meyer. Next, I have the entire Harry Potter series. A Tale of Magic by Chris Colfer. This Savage Song and Our Dark Duet, both by Victoria Schwab. Project 1065, Refugee Allies in Grenade, all by Alan Gratz. The Secret Garden. The Darkest Hour by Caroline Tung Richmond. The Most Evil Woman in History by Shelley Klein. And right over here I have 5 copies of The Children of Blood and Bone, as well as To All the Boys I Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, Always and Forever, Lara Jean, by Jenny Han, as well as the Burn for Burn trilogy, including Burn for Burn, Fire with Fire, and Ashes to Ashes by Siobhan Vivian and Jenny Han.
Sorry guys, I had to cut the video short because my camera was literally about to die. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys loved it. I have a few videos planned that I'm ready to upload, so stay tuned. I have a lot more coming.